Well, first up on the show, there seems to be two versions of China's Belt and Road initiative in Nepal. While Beijing says several projects are under implementation and are already going on, Kathmandu has denied any such claims, saying not even a single project is underway. They say the projects are still under consideration by the Nepal government. Nepal had initially selected 35 projects to be implemented under the Belt and Road initiative. Later, the total number of projects was reduced to 9, and as per Kathmandu, not even a single project has been approved. It does not include the Pokhara airport, which China has now listed under the BRI. However, China has been placing one Nepalese project after another under its Belt and Road initiative. It began on the 31st of December 2022 when China claimed the Pokhara International Airport as its flagship project in Nepal under the Belt and Road initiative. Beijing's claims on the eve of the airport's inauguration caused confusion in Kathmandu's diplomatic circles. Last Friday, the Chinese ambassador to Nepal, Shen Song, said on Twitter that the WeChat Pay cross-border payment service inauguration in Nepal is one of its 5 aspects of cross-border linkages under the BRI as well. But the Nepal Foreign Minister NP Salt refuted this in a statement. He said the project implementation plan of the BRI is at a stage of discussion between Nepal and China. Not a single project in Nepal under the BRI has been executed. The project implementation plan of the BRI is still under consideration, he added. Now, analysts believe China's aggressive diplomacy could be with the aim to increase their engagement and visibility in Nepal. Nepal has a limited strategic relationship with China. They also say that the Nepalese government rebutting China's claims is only causing more confusion and it's not serving the nation's interests either. Nepal-China ties have become a war of words recently. The big question is this: why is China unilaterally pacing one project after another in Nepal under the BRI? And is China trying to undermine the authority of the Nepalese government? That's the big question. For more on this, we're now being joined by our correspondent Saloni Murakka from Kathmandu. And Saloni, what exactly is going on? Two versions of what's happening with the BRI in Nepal. Clearly, the government there refuting all claims by the Chinese side.
Yes, just like you mentioned about the Pokhara International Airport and the WeChat cross-border payment services, these are the latest instances to put our perspective on. This actually grabbed attention when on the 31st December, when the Chinese ambassador announced this Pokhara International Airport under the BRI. And then again this week when the WeChat services were inaugurated, and this was being taken as a trade and connectivity between the two countries under the flagship project of BRI. However, even if the claims are being made by the Chinese side, the Nepalese government, they have continuously pointed it out that it is not under the BRI. In fact, not a single project has been executed in Nepal since it was signed, that was in 2017. And many diplomatic officials and the foreign affairs experts have said that they are trying to tackle the US MCC project because both of the projects were signed during the same year, and MCC is already on. They have begun their implementation and work in Nepal, while BRI has tremendously failed so far. If we look at in that perspective, they have not been able to implement not a single project. In fact, as per the reports, it is not even certain if the projects under BRI is a grant or loan, based projects. So there are many things to be, clarified between the two countries, and Nepal should initiate this talk with China, because China has been continuously publicly announcing the projects under BRI, while the 9 projects that actually are under BRI does not include the WeChat or the Pokhara International Airport or even the Gautam Buddha International Airport in Bhairwa, Lumbini. So these 9 projects, even the current foreign minister of Nepal said that it is under consideration. So we can see the lack of communication between the two countries, and there is no clarity of the BRI flagship project.
Right, Saloni, thanks very much indeed for joining us with the very latest on what the Nepalese government thinks about this unilateral announcements by the Chinese government, clearly part of China's aggressive outreach in South Asia, and also whether it's this or it's debt diplomacy, BRI has been full of confusion as far as South Asia is concerned. Thanks indeed for that.